The story of Thomas Edison, the man who brought light to the world. Thomas Edison was one of the greatest inventors in history. He was not a superhero. He was not born rich. He was just a boy who loved to ask questions, a boy who never gave up. Edison was born in 1847 in Ohio, USA. He was the youngest of 7 children. As a child, he was very curious. He wanted to know how everything worked from a clock to a train. But school was not easy for him. His teachers said he was slow. They thought he could not learn well. So his mother decided to teach him at home. She believed in him, and that belief changed everything. At home, Edison could learn at his own speed. He read books about science and experiments. He built small machines using old parts. Soon, he turned his family's basement into a mini laboratory. When he was 12 years old, he started selling newspapers on a train. He even printed his own small newspaper called the Grand Trunk Herald. One day, he saved a small boy from being hit by a train. The boy's father was so thankful that he taught Edison how to use the telegraph. That skill opened a new world for him. He became a telegraph operator and traveled to many cities. But he didn't stop there. He wanted to improve the machines he used. He started inventing again and again. Edison worked day and night. He failed hundreds of times. But each failure taught him something new. He once said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." His most famous invention was the electric light bulb. People had tried to make a light bulb before but no one could make it last long, Edison tested more than 6,000 materials for the right filament. And finally he did it. A bulb that could shine for hours. In 1879, he showed his light bulb to the public. People were amazed. For the first time, darkness could be replaced by safe, clean light. The world would never be the same again. But Edison didn't stop there. He also invented the phonograph, which could record and play sound, and helped create the motion picture camera. Because of him, we can listen to music and watch movies today. Edison built a company that produced and sold electricity. Soon, cities all around the world started to glow with electric light. He became known as the Wizard of Menlo Park. At the end of his life, Edison had more than 1,000 patents to his name. The engine began to shake and roar. The propellers spun faster and faster. Then, something incredible happened. The machine lifted off the ground. For 12 seconds, it flew through the air covering about 36 meters. It was the first powered flight in human history. But what made him truly great was not just his inventions. It was his attitude. He taught the world that success comes from curiosity, hard work, and never giving up. Genius, he said, is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. Today, every time you switch on a light, you are seeing the result of one man's dream. The dream of Thomas Edison.